push to add a small immigration facility downtown has been in the works since 2019, and now that plan is officially moving forward. But many state officials are still not happy with this move. All of that frustration expressed during a press conference downtown earlier this morning by Democratic Congressman Joe Morelle. Lee Mallory is now live in studio with more.
Hey, Deshaun, according to Morelle's office, the facility is expected to be housed inside the Kenneth B. Keating Federal Building on State Street, and construction is expected to begin later this month. He says the project entails building holding cells, expanding perimeter fencing, and other measures. And after months of voicing concerns over the project, the congressman says he will continue fighting to ensure it does not happen.
There's certainly nothing humane about the climate of fear they are intentionally creating.
Sharp words from Congressman Morelle today toward the Trump administration for their plans to implement a small immigration detention center within the federal courthouse downtown. The congressman claiming the addition will cause harm to the community.
They want people who have come here, worked hard, built a life for themselves, to be looking over their shoulders, afraid to show up to their appointments, afraid to go to work, afraid to go to church, afraid to go to the synagogue, afraid to go places, afraid to even exist in the public space.
The move comes after the Department of Homeland Security budget documents revealed U.S. Customs and Border Protection requested millions to relocate the local Border Patrol station from Irondequoit into the federal building earlier this year. Morelle says his office advocated against the proposal, but claims the concerns fell on deaf ears.
We've raised concerns, we've demanded transparency, and we have been summarily ignored by the Trump administration. They want detention cells next to a daycare, offices, courtrooms, and they expect everyone in our community to simply accept it without answering questions. Well, we will not.
He says his office has not been provided any clarity from the Trump administration as to how the project will be implemented.
And there is nothing responsible about dropping detention cells into the downtown community in Rochester without explaining how they'll operate, without explaining how those security measures will be created, what they'll look like, or what risks this creates.
Morelle says he will be speaking with the Appropriations Committee about the project. In a past statement in response to the project in opposition by some Democrats, the Monroe County Republican Committee said in part, quote, federal authorities routinely use federal facilities to carry out federal responsibilities, including immigration enforcement. A federal building is a reasonable and appropriate place for federal processing. No matter one's views on immigration policy, there should be an agreement that keeping these operations local is not only practical, it is more humane. In addition, the General Administration Services, which oversees the building, told us GSA is committed to working with all of our partner agencies to meet their workspace needs. It remains focused on supporting this administration's goal of optimizing the federal footprint and providing the best workplaces for our federal agencies to meet their mission. We also reached out to the Department of Homeland Security for more on the project, but are waiting to hear back. For now, reporting live in studio, Leah Mallory, News 8.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.